What is up, everybody? My name is Tattoo, and this is my podcast. There's going to be a lot of fucking cussing, so if you're a kid, get the fuck out of here. What's up? Oh shit, I'm in outer space, just like the astronauts. AstroNOT, not. That's because that's what they are. They have been lying to us since the beginning. And it's crazy that millions, if not like, I would say 80 to 90% of the world, the people that they believe we actually went to the moon. We haven't. And I'm going to prove that we haven't. Well, I'm going to show you, but I'm just going to show you a little bit. There's so much research that you can do on your own. And with the information I'm going to provide, you can go on Google, YouTube. It's all over the internet. And it ain't stuff that people provide. It's stuff that NASA provides. So there's no like people manipulating. No, it's actual NASA live footage that they mess up on. And smart people like me and a lot of other people that actually look into these things, we can see it. We can see all the mistakes they have made. So take a look at that. A total of 12 men have landed on the moon. No, they haven't. So, 1969 to 1972. Let that sink in. So what you're telling me is that in the 60s, when technology wasn't as advanced as it is now in the 20th century, we are in the year 2020. 2020. So you're telling me it's been 48 years since we have been to the moon? Or supposedly landed on the moon? Guess what? We've never been to the moon. They may send rockets or so-called spaceships out into the sky from Houston just so people, oh, look, there goes the astronauts. No, that fucking shit just gets shot up into outer space and that's it. That is it. Everything is done with special effects. So, the big question is, if we went to the moon when Woodstock was around and the internet wasn't even around, there was barely any technology, but in the 60s, I think in the 50s, they invented the green screen, which is also called chroma key. So a green screen was invented, and that's what they used to fake the moon landing. So this right, you can use blue or green, a chroma key screen, as what I'm using right here behind me. I don't have the best lighting. That's why you can see the little fuzzies around me. I got to invest in that. But anyways, so look, I'm in outer space. Look at me. I'm an astronaut. So they use the same thing. And I'm going to show you the video of this because this ain't a picture that was like edited or nothing. That's George Bush right there. He's visiting the space station in Houston. So you see in the background, that guy is in front of that chroma key screen. And he's acting like he's in outer space. And all these people, they wear harnesses. Like, have you ever seen special effects movies? They fly in the sky and all that stuff. It's all made up. Everything's done by green screen or chroma key. So every time you see one of those live broadcasts from the ISS, the International Space Station, it's actually in Houston or wherever or the other one, where the fuck they're at. They're on land. It's just a big old movie prop spaceship with chroma key behind it. So I'm going to show you the video. All right. I want you to pay attention. See, y'all wouldn't even noticed it. It already passed. Watch. There they are. This fucking space station. And look what they caught in the background. You see that? He's in front of the chroma key screen. Now, if anybody knows anything about how movies are made and stuff like that, it's fake. It's fucking fake. Look at that. And we're going to get to that flying little ball he has there. I don't know if it's a tennis ball or apple, but I'm going to show you how they do that as well. Look at that. See that? That's what they use. That's what they use on the ISS. It's ridiculous. That's what they use. They have been lying to all of us. Just as you see it now. You see that? The same fucking screen that they got caught using on that live video. There it is in the background. See that? Oh, look at the flying water. Fake fucking water. That's him in front of the fucking chroma key screen. That's the same guy. So you're telling me all of a sudden it's not there and he's actually in outer fucking space? No. It's fucking fake. So these are a couple of the dates and shit from 66, 70s to 76. And then you have the other ones from 59, 70, and then they said we had one in 2013 and 2019, which is fucking bullshit. The proof is in the NASA live stream videos. If you know how to decode them and you know how to look for the mistakes, you will see what I'm talking about. And this is not fucking fake news. This is real shit. So this picture, you're like, what the fuck is this? So that very top one where you see those three people, and then it looks like they got hit by fucking Thanos and started fucking melting away and shit. No. You know what that was? They were doing a live stream from the so-called outer space, ISS, and all their special effects fucked up, and I'm fixing to show you the video. So check it out.
Has nobody been to the moon?
So there they are. Oh, look at me. I'm in outer space.
That's not
And then
an 8-year-old's question. That's
live.
my question. I want to know, but I think
That shit just don't do that unless you're using a bunch of layers. And I'm going to get to the bottom and tell you about what all those layers are here in a minute.
And that's the way it happened. And
See
if
that?
it didn't happen, it's
That's
nice
NASA's
to know
footage.
why it didn't happen. So in the future, if we want to keep doing
NASA
something,
was live streaming
we need
and
to
their
know
shit
why.
fucked up. So look at them. Look at this. Oh, look at me in my harness in front of my green screen or blue screen, the chroma key screen. Look at them. They all wear harnesses. They think like, oh, that whole backflip shit. They think like, oh, look at me wearing weightless. No, you're wearing a fucking harness, you dumbass. And I got a video of that too. Like, to people here on Earth, to everybody here on Earth that don't ever look at movies and how they're made, or you're not a computer geek, or you don't know about green screens and all that shit. You can half of the movies y'all watch, like the Avengers and shit, is made in this big old fucking place that's covered in green for the chroma key effect. It's crazy. Look at behind the scenes of how Avengers is made, and you're gonna see like, what the fuck is all that green shit? Same shit fucking NASA uses. So, and they use another thing too. This thing, it's called the Microsoft HoloLens. What they do is, this Microsoft HoloLens lets you, like, it's called augmented virtual reality. It's not virtual reality because this thing, you can actually interact with objects using this. And what they did is that they use contact lenses that is made from the HoloLens. So you're basically having a live feed like I am right now. Look at that. See how I can put this shit live? There's no editing. This is live shit by push of a button. So what they do is I'll get to that here in a minute. So using this Microsoft HoloLens, you can actually interact with objects that are projected in live time and fuck with them. And you can see them. And if you're actually doing a live stream and you want other people to see them, then they're going to think that that's a real object. And it's not. It's virtual reality. So that's just and like this thing right here, Iron Man, you can actually do all this shit. Like if you have the program or whatever and you have the HoloLens on, you can literally grab shit out of the fucking air, move it here, move it there, turn it, twist it, flip it, whatever. Shit's real. Virtual reality. And that's what NASA uses and has been using since the fucking 60s. So here's a pic, and the CGI, the computer generated images, along with the virtual reality, augmented. So they always do these live things at schools and shit because kids are not going to see the mistakes, and neither are most adults. So they do a lot of these live streams at elementaries and shit like that. So I'm going to show you this video and show you that what they're doing. She's wearing those contact lenses, this HoloLens, and then here it is.
So let's get to the video that caught my attention, and you will see the same things that I saw. Let's watch.
We have to introduce the concept of free fall. So let's use this model of the Earth, and let's enlist the help of a friend, Lexi. You might know her.
See that?
So what is significant about this video is, number one, it was live to school children. Number two, we have this stuffed animal that is transitioning in on another video channel. And the actor is able to reach up and grab this doll in real 3D space and manipulate this doll with their hands. And so the only way you're going to pull that off is with one technology. And that technology is virtual reality. More importantly, though, something called augmented virtual reality. Now, before 20...
So that brings us to this. So with virtual reality, she's wearing those lenses. So when they pop something up virtual reality, she can actually interact with it live on the live stream. So here we go. This is AR and VR, augmented reality, virtual reality. So AR puts virtual things into users' real worlds, augmenting them. Means it can put real objects in front of astronauts in their fake fucking little shuttle that's here on Earth, that's never been to outer space. Virtual reality puts it users inside virtual worlds, immersing them. So there's a difference. So augmented reality is 25% virtual and 75% real, when virtual reality is 75% virtual and 25% real. So that's how they do all this fake ass shit that they be doing in this shuttle that's never left Earth, because they're fucking liars. They've been lying to everybody, and they're fucking fake. Now, I'm going to show you this thing, and this guy is eating in outer space, or trying to show us how they eat in outer space. But for some reason, he bites through the fucking spoon. The spoon goes through his face, chin, and lips like it's not there. It's not real. Pay attention to this stuff, then, and I want y'all to look up this guy, Chris Cassidy. He was doing a live thing for NASA with them other jackalopes, and on live, you can look it up. Look up Chris Cassidy, where he admits to being on Earth while doing this damn interview, which he's supposed to be in space. If you don't believe me, look it up. And NASA uploaded it. So, I mean, it is what it is. Open your fucking eyes. So look up Chris Cassidy. And he admits to growing up in Maine. And then he admits that they're on Earth doing this live interview, but supposedly in outer space. Just Google all that shit. Google NASA fails, ISS fails, augmented virtual reality, NASA fake. You'll see all the damn videos. And that's just the tip of the fucking iceberg. You know? I'm going to play this one for you one more time, and I want you to listen because it's, if I don't recall, it's Neil Armstrong. They're at an elementary or somewhere, and the kid says, how come y'all haven't been back to the moon? And watch what the astronaut says in this video.
Has
Listen
nobody
close.
been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and we didn't go there, and
Because we didn't go there,
and that's the way it happened. And
y'all
if
hear
it
that?
didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why.
Wanted y'all to hear that. That's from a real astronaut. So let's talk about CGI, right? So I was telling you that they used CGI in this shit right here, throwing that little puppet there all crazy.
So let's get to the
Fucking
video that
puppet
caught my
just
attention, and you will see
appears
the
all of
same
a sudden.
things that I saw.
No, it
Let's
doesn't. It's
watch.
virtual reality,
We have
augmented
just the
virtual
concept of
reality.
free fall. So
This fake
let's
ass
use
fucking
this model
astronaut
of the
bitch right here, dyke ass
Let's
motherfucker.
enlist the help of a
Look at
friend.
that shit. Oh, look at that. What are we on? Fucking Star Trek? So they use CGI and they use augmented virtual reality and CGI. Okay? So in this last scene, they use CGI for Paul Walker's face. That wasn't fucking Paul Walker. He died before they finished filming that. They now can put a face on any actor, and it literally, it's so expensive. They use it, but it doesn't matter where you move. You have that fucking virtual reality face that is so fucking real. And that's how advanced our technology is. And people wonder why. I wonder. So we haven't been back to the moon since 1972. We haven't landed on the moon. Nobody wonder about that? So when we didn't have all this technology, we were going to the fucking moon. And now that we have all this technology, we're not going to the moon? They send up the fucking fake spaceships in the sky, and that's it. And then they put on these fucking shows where these astronauts literally have to live on base. Probably boring ass fucking lives, acting. They're actors like they're in space. And every time there's an update or something, they go into that little room, the ISS room, with the chroma key behind it, and they shoot these fucking videos with the augmented virtual reality and the CGI and all this movie making shit, and they lie to us. They fucking lie to us. Open your eyes. Do not believe them. NASA is fucking fake. So, talking about the CGI, you see this shit? Smeagol and that octopus dude. Look, that's what they look like on set. And they put the CGI on them. So real. So you're telling me that's NASA uses all this. NASA uses all of this fucking technology. We've never been to the fucking moon. Don't believe me? Look it up. See how realistic that is? I got one more video for you. So, these are the harnesses. Notice how if you just go do some research, watch all these NASA videos, and you'll start to notice that harness that we don't see because it's like this fucking green screen behind me. You can't see my couch. You can't see shit. But that's why we can't see these harnesses. So check it out. And why would she be getting yanked up? Like, oh, here we go. Looking up at him. Pay attention to her shoulders. The harness moves. Watch. Boom. There it is, the harness. Bye-bye. All right, pull me up, guys. Pull me up. Come on, pull me up. Lift your feet up. Now this jackass does a backflip like every damn astronaut. It just one of their moves that they have to do. And his foot gets caught in the fucking cord. In the harness cord. Look at that. Look how he's standing. Look at the harness underneath his fucking shirt. Who stands like that? It's because they're suspended. I've worn a harness and I've been suspended. You really can't stand correct. And that's how they fucking stand. You can see that shit underneath his fucking shirt. What, your fucking foot tripped over some fake wire? No. You see that? He was trying to grab that virtual reality microphone and he hit the wire on his harness. So he has to go around it. He's all like, oh shit, there's a fucking harness there. The wire. The cable, whatever. And all them objects you see right there is from the virtual reality. And look at this, another jackass getting his foot caught in the fucking harness. Look. Now he reaches up. But he forgets he's on fucking live camera. He reaches up to grab the fucking cable because his foot's stuck. Look, see that? His foot's still stuck. How fake is this shit? Like, if you can't see, this is NASA's footage. Nobody's messed with this stuff. This is strictly straight from fucking NASA. It's crazy. And one more thing that I'm going to leave you with. So, if you're barely getting into conspiracy theories, I call them facts, research, Google, all this stuff. Google NASA CGI fails, NASA augmented virtual reality. Look up the Microsoft HoloLens. Look up that Chris Cassidy video where he admits they're on Earth. Just do your research. And these are videos straight from NASA. So nobody made these videos. NASA uploaded them. And watch very carefully and you will see all the mistakes that they make. Just like this one. One of the biggest fucking mistakes. Anybody knows that astronaut boot did not make that footprint. That's the famous footprint on the moon. No, that's the famous footprint that somebody put in the Hollywood built fucking moon room at the space station. So there's no way that boot matches that print. I'm sorry. It just don't. So I hope I showed you a few things that you can go look up yourself. Like I said, you know, you can look up all kinds of things. Don't forget to look up the HoloLens and look that shit up yourself. It's right there. 1972. How come we haven't been back? Chris Cassidy admitting they're on Earth. on the interview. Just all kinds of stuff, you know. But anyways, my name is Tattoo. This is my podcast. If you like what you saw, please share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification button and leave me a comment, whether it's negative or positive. I don't give a fuck. And if you got any ideas of a topic that you want me to cover on my podcast, just comment down below.